So it was just kind of crazy. Laurie is here from the Altrusa. How you doing, Laurie?
I'm doing well.
Hadn't seen you in a while.
Yep, well, got busy, and I now work in Roswell. And,
Okay.
But still really involved with service groups. So I'm here for Altrusa and a little bit for Kiwanis at the end here.
Okay. So are we already talking about smorgasbord?
Yes. I'm at this. It says smorgasbord right here, February 19th.
February 19th. You hear that, barking guy? February 19th.
And we will have tickets starting next month.
Okay.
The third Monday. We should get our tickets. So beware all those that get hit up. It's starting early.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We always
buy them
look
as
forward.
Christmas gifts.
That's right.
But really, the first thing that I'd like to talk about is this Saturday we have an all-civic luncheon that's happening at First Christian Church that Altrusa is hosting.
Okay.
And we've invited all the civic groups here in town, and they have nominated their Volunteer of the Year.
Okay.
And it's a luncheon, so obviously there'll be lunch. We have a decree from the city that's coming that will declare that it's All Civics Day by John Henry. And we also have a speaker, which is, and you might remember her, she is Miss Teen Volunteer. Her name is Malia. She won her crown here when they had, and she's the first teen New Mexico. She was 14 when she won the crown. She was 14 when she went to nationals. She was the youngest competitor in nationals. And so she's giving up her crown this January. And from what I understand, I saw her last night at the Wildlife Rescue fundraiser.
Right.
She was holding a hawk with her crown and her sash on. It was going to be at Estelle Yates, and I believe it's now been moved back to the Ocotillo Performing Arts Center, and that will happen in January. So if there's any young girls that are interested in the pageant, they do teen and they do Miss.
Okay.
Miss, I want to say Alamogordo is where she came from, but I'm not sure. But it was all held here in Artesia, and this is the state pageant, so that's pretty exciting.
Okay.
So anyway, she's going to be our speaker, because what better speaker than Miss Volunteer, because civic groups are what? A bunch of volunteers, and I say we're a bunch of do-gooders trying to do, help our community out. So we just feel that sometimes some people get overlooked in what we do, and we wanted to honor them. So that will be happening at 11:30. It is $10 to come. I have 3 seats available if anyone would like to come.
That's it.
You do not need to be part of a civic group to come.
Mm-hmm.
We have several guests that are just coming, some for lunch, some because they just want to see friends. So if you're interested in coming, please give me a call at 575-513-8119. So that is part of our committee that is community. And also we have a fundraiser going on, and it's kind of a non-stop fundraiser. It's called Got Sneakers. So if you have sneakers that you're not going to wear anymore and you'd like to donate them, we will even come and pick them up. I did a big thing last weekend on Facebook, and basically people put their sneakers in the sidewalk, and I drove around and picked them up. We do get money for the ones that are in great shape, good shape, and fair. And if they're not in any kind of shape, we get a quarter per pair. And it's a great fundraiser. It's national, and we put them into the bag they provide. They provide the postage. It's to keep sneakers out of landfills, because I guess that is a bad thing.
Okay.
For us, then we feel like we're kind of helping the environment, as well as a fundraiser for what we want to do. Because
so you send the sneakers to this group, and then they assess them, and then
they send us a check.
Okay.
But they send us the bags, and they pay for postage. I mean, all we really do is seek out sneakers. I mean,
okay.
Low labor.
We'll get the ones hanging from the wires. Don't forget those.
Yeah.
Get those sneakers too.
That'll be my next project. Take the ladder around town. So if you have sneakers and you'd like to donate, you can just contact any Altrusian. Plus, there are going to be drop-off spots. I know that one of our members have talked to the chamber, so we're going to put one there. And there's at the two of the gyms that are in town are going to have tubs. So when you see the tubs and it says "Got Sneakers Altrusa," you'll know what it is. So if you have an extra
pair,
pair,
that's where you put your extra old sneakers. So.
Yeah, so that will be, and we can make it for a month or we can do it for years. They don't care. So it's an ongoing fundraiser. The reason those are very important to us this year is very exciting. Paula Menifee is our governor right now of the district. which covers 6 states and 12 Altrusa groups.
Oh, wow.
And next year, Ashley Mason will be the governor. So 2 governors back to back come from Artesia.
Okay.
And they're actually going to have a conference, which we had 2 years ago here for Paula, but with COVID, it was all virtual.
Yeah.
So this time, all of those clubs are coming to Artesia
Okay.
for the conference. And so that's exciting. There should be over 100 people that will be here for that event that happens the first weekend in May. And it happens over the Kentucky Derby, just to let you know, because that's always my thing. But it's a Kentucky Derby.
Well,
but
you watch it on your phone.
That's true. Well, to tell you the truth, when it was virtual 2 years ago, I went ahead on the Zoom and said, okay, I'm here. And I muted and didn't show my face. And I watched the Kentucky Derby, and I'm not sure what they talked about during that little short stint because I was too busy.
You
But now
weren't
now
the
my
only one, I'm sure.
all right, now my secret's out to Altrusa. I didn't pay attention during
I'm telling you, you're not the only one that did that. So. No.
So that's the first thing. I just want to touch on Feed Artesia is November 12th. We'll be outside of Finn's collecting non-perishable items to help the food pantries that we have here in town.
Okay.
And so we won't specifically be handing out that food. We'll be giving it to like Salvation, not Salvation Army, what is it, St. Vincent de Paul and the other food banks that are here. So please, on that day, if you go to Finn's and you see us, just pick up some canned goods or stovetop stuffing. We want everyone to have enough on Thanksgiving and Christmas. So, and our kiddos that we help at the school will be with us. We also have the Girl Scouts that help us that day. So thanks to them. They're a great help every year. So please come out. It's called Feed Artesia. It is November 12th at Finn's. So don't be upset when you see us standing out there. Because I know sometimes I'm like, oh no, now what are they asking for?
It's usually food.
Yes, it's food.
So
Then we have New Year, New You Bunko.
Bunko.
A Bunko party.
That sounds like gambling.
It kind of is.
Okay.
I've only played twice. The 2 times or we've had it 3 times. I've gone twice. We do have a silent auction that is obviously a fundraiser, but it's just for the community to come out and have fun. That will be January 7th. So I think I don't know exactly how much it is. I believe it's $20, and we play from 1 to 3 or 2 to 4. And there's a winner at the end. And there's a winner at the end that wins money, and it's great. It's a fun time, and it's just something that started as a fundraiser, and we decided it became more of a community event. We see more people that just want to come and play and have a good time, and that also will be at First Christian Church.
Okay.
So we'll put that on your calendar, January 7th. And then on February 19th is Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord.
And you can get those tickets, like I said, starting next month after the 3rd Monday. We will have those tickets available.
I was going to look up Bunko because
It's a dice game.
It's a dice game. Okay.
And there's groups here in town that get together like every week and play it.
Wow.
I forget how to play every time, and within one round, you move tables, and as long as someone else keeps score and they know what they're doing, then I'm good.
So according to Wikipedia, which we know is the ultimate authority,
right, beginning and end.
It's a dice game played with 12 or more players divided into groups of 4, trying to score points while taking turns rolling the dice in a series of 6 rounds. A bunco is achieved when a person rolls 3 of a kind and all 3 numbers match the round number.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, you can bust and lose all your points and all this hoopla.
Gotcha.
That I just go, okay. Like,
All right.
You know the rules? Okay, I don't know them. It's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun. And we have snacks, of course, and so that's also fun, too. Food always wins. And the last thing is on March 11th, we are going to have a yard sale. We're not quite sure where yet, but we know the date is March 11th, and that'll be a yard sale. Again, a fundraiser. As everyone knows, with COVID, it was very hard to raise funds for our group. And although we are fiscally very sound, we've had to make some cutbacks. And then on top of that, we have the convention that we're bringing to town. So that's why you're going to see us out and about more doing fundraisers, as well as we just cleaned a mile and a half of 13.
Oh, good.
From Hermosa towards the fairgrounds. We'll be doing that again in the spring, and then we're going to be doing that at Eagle Draw as well.
Okay.
So we're doing more service projects and trying to do more fundraising for the group. So, but this Saturday is all civic. We're taking pictures, writing an article. It should be in the paper of who won for what group.
Okay.
We have invited the Downtown Lions, of course, Altrusa, Rotary, Dusk and Derrick, and 9/11 Memorial.
Okay.
Not sure exactly how many of them are showing up, so
We have
we'll
about
see
30
more
seconds. You said you want to mention something about Kiwanis?
Yeah, Kiwanis is doing one final push for our all-inclusive park.
Okay.
And that will be on December 3rd. It's a tribute to Carole King.
Okay.
It's a concert. It will be at the Anderson. It'll be heavy hors d'oeuvres, high-end hors d'oeuvres, and a glass of champagne. If you're a corporate sponsor, it's $1,200 for a table. Individuals are $150. And if you call 575-513-8119 and tell me you heard it on this show, we have 40 tickets at $45 around the outside that I'm sure are going to sell out. I'm starting to sell tickets and tables starting next Monday. So if you're interested, please give me a call.
575-513-8119.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Laurie Schotz, thanks for good to see you.
Good to see
Got
you,
some
too.
McDonald's over there if you want a snack.
Hey, I missed it. I never thought I'd say it.
And we're going to the news.
Being resupply.